And now,
yes. Close my door.
Well, hello, good evening, good morning, howdy doody, and welcome
to it's Happy Black Friday.
It is, it's Black Friday, and we will be doing a giveaway for anyone who's watching the live now. Really important. All right, I know we've got multiple groups and we're on different YouTube channels and whatever, so head to dfymagicthemes.com/FB for Facebook and head over there. It's really important that we see your comments inside of that group. It's our free Facebook group, and that's where we're going to be putting a special code for people to get a free giveaway on this live, and we'll remind you about that when we put that up. But super exciting. It's been a mad few days for myself and Robert, hasn't it?
You know what? I'm thinking we should be the free giveaway group instead of Magic Themes, because all we do is give away stuff all the time.
I know, it's true. It's true. Do you know something? It's yesterday was the most trying day of my life, right? And sometimes tech gets in the way. Sometimes things play up, things go wrong. But I've got a great team around me, says Robert, and our tech guys work their backsides off to get some things sorted for us. Now, when we share the deal, and the link is inside the description of this video here, of this live, we've got to be clear and transparent. Our latest plugin, which we'll talk about in a moment, the dev is doing an update on. So what that means for us is we've got all our latest themes that have come out, and we're waiting for those to be updated. So when you go and get this Black Friday deal, and it's only on for the weekend, it ends Cyber Monday midnight Eastern Standard Time. So in fact, UK time, because it's on it'll be on during the night for you guys in America. What's really important is once it's gone, it's gone. The bonuses go, everything disappears. We're not doing this just, for scarcity. We genuinely mean this, because this is such a crazy deal. All right, I wanted to charge a lot more for it than what we are, and
you know what, we had some professional discussions, as I'm going to say. We didn't raise our voices. We just didn't totally agree. And the whole point of why we started DFY Magic Themes and why we do what we do was to help people get started. And you know what? For some, what you were just saying about the tech is the killer. They just can't get going. They just can't get past those first roadblocks. And we've been coming on live for quite a while. Over a year and a half, I think. Yeah. Anyways, to help people with those roadblocks, to help people with those speed bumps that stop them from moving forward.
Yeah.
And when the idea came up to have a web agency site that they can get installed without all the heavy tech, right? And have some step-by-step training and with hand holding, if you will, to get this done, to get people in business. And the opposite side of all this is, why do you go online? Why do you look at Black Friday deals? Why do you look at all the new shiny objects that are out there? Because you want to make money online. You want to be successful online. You want to either leave a career, or leave a job, or don't have a boss anymore, or have supplemental income. Everybody has different reasons. But at the end of the day, you have to find your passion. You have to find something that really works for you, that you can understand and push forward with.
Yeah.
And the point comes back around to Done For You Magic Themes having the ability to get in and build sites very quickly, and be able to get into the passive income stream of what we call the build, rent, and rank system. And That's the whole point of this now, is to let people build that first site, get started, build that confidence up, and start running forward. So when we came across this, we know the value of what we're offering here, and it's so underpriced. It's silly, but it's not about being underpriced. It's about having the potential for someone to come in, take the ball, and run with it, and get the help they need. So we package not only the build, but the support and the step-by-step training to get you where you need to go. And for us, that's what this is about. This is like, right now, we say it differently because we want you to build, rent, make money, have income coming in, and then rank. And while you're ranking, start charging more money for the ranking. We have a process, we have a system that we want to share in doing that, so that you're more successful in doing this. And that's what this whole thing is about. This is about you, not us, but it's about you getting the tools you need and getting moving faster. And Black Friday really is just a sales day for everybody, right? Everybody's selling everything on Black Friday. Lifetime this, lifetime that, And at the end of the day, Stephen, I don't care about Black Friday. I don't care about all the other stuff that's out there. What I care about are the people that are interested in getting into the norm, which is the rank rent model, right? And getting their piece of the pie, because the rank rent website niche is huge, and it's just getting started. All of these businesses need these websites, and they don't want to be bothered with building a website or taking care of social media or doing hosting problems or taking care of this problem or that problem, or they just don't care. They just want the phone to ring and leads to come in. So for us, it's about getting you the right tools, getting you the right help to get into that industry. And I'll say it plain as day, Stephen, that if people have no interest in building a website or getting into the rank rent model, this is not for you. Don't even spend a dime. Don't spend time on this, because that is not for you. That is not your passion. Your passion is something else, and that's what you need to pursue. But if you want to get into the online business of building websites very fast and then having them rented to the local niches that the website represents, and making passive income month after month after month on taking care of those websites. And the best part is, you really don't have to know much of anything because of how easy our training is. And you can learn as you go. I mean, Steve and I have discussions all the time about how, literally we build our sites in a few minutes. The install is a few minutes. But with our team of developers, it's months to build that site and get it right. Yeah. And then we wrap it up, put it in a nice little box, put a bow on it, and hand it to you guys to open it up on a new domain, tweak a few things, company information, phone numbers, addresses, and boom, your site's built for that customer. Who gets the monthly income from that site? Not us. You do, because that's where it goes. It's you building that site for that customer. It's you moving forward with these. I did some research on some niches, and while I was looking around, there's people out there making well over 50 grand a month in their rank rent models on passive income. That's every month. Can you imagine even having 10% of that? That's 5 grand a month, just passive income, right? If I did my math right. But you got to start. And to get started, you have to get through some technical know-how of how to do it. And that's where people get hung up. So when we put together a deal, I'm telling you, this is insane what we did here on the Black Friday special. So I'm going to let Stephen take it from here.
Yeah. Now, before we show you the deal, I want to play a video, and it's going to show you how quickly our latest agency theme can be installed. Now we've cut out the loading bits in the video just to be transparent, but the actual run time when I run this in full is about 5 minutes. Right, so this is a slightly shorter version, but I want to play you this and show you how quick it is to do exactly what we're doing. Welcome to the DFY MLB Magic Location Builder. What this will do for you is build lots of location pages automatically, and this is designed to work with DFY Magic themes. So what you would do is you'd come down to the DFY MLB icon, and first of all, we want to come into keywords. I realise I played the wrong video, Robert.
Let it play, because
I'll
what?
play this one.
This is all part of it. It's all part of it. So
this is actually going to show you how to do the location pages.
These are physical location pages built on any site that is part of the Magic Themes network. Within
minutes. Now we've already got the location tag here, but what you would do when you come in is delete this and create your own location one. So we're going to do that now. And we're going to click Generate Locations. Going to call this location all in lowercase. That's going to become the keyword for the actual page that generates the locations. And now we're going to put city. Make sure you're in the right country. In my case, I'm in the United Kingdom. Now, by changing it, you'll notice that the output type has gone. So we have to select city again. So next we want to enter in the city or zip code, and then the mile radius, so say 20 miles. You can exclude certain cities if you want. I'm leaving this alone. And you can restrict by populations. You say a maximum of 5,000 people, for an example, or a minimum of 1,000. We're going to click Generate Locations. It's now going to build them, and we can view the keywords by clicking on the tab at the top. These are all the locations close to Bristol that it's going to build on the pages. Next, we're going to come to Generate Content. So, to generate the actual pages themselves, we want to hit Edit, because we're going to schedule these out to go over a period of time. And then down here, we want to say post type is page, status is scheduled. So we're going to schedule them. Date, we can do random dates. And then we go in between the dates you want this to actually schedule. So as an example, today's the 25th, and we click in here, and then we go right the way down to next, let's say March 2024. Method we can leave on all. You can change it to random as well if you prefer. I'll just leave it on all, and then we scroll down to the bottom. We don't need to change any of this, and generate via browser, and click OK. Before you do that, actually, one thing I would do is update at the top just to make sure it's saved. Then click Generate via browser and click OK. Now it's going to build the physical pages out as it goes along. So we've generated 20 pages, 20 locations, and we can come in and see the page in place here. We can come back and we can go and look at pages, all pages. So as you can see, these are all scheduled now to go out during the times I've said. All these pages are physical pages, but thanks to the DFY MCB, that builds out your dynamic content on each of the pages. So what the good news is if you want to change the company name on all of these, you'd come into the DFY MCB, you look up under the company info, your company name, you change that, and it would change on all these pages without you having to regenerate them. So that is the DFY Magic Location Page Builder. How exciting is that, Robert?
It's not only exciting, it's simple. It's simple, people. The big confusion of doing location pages, dynamic pages, all these different things. This is just simply built, and you built it. I know there's some other bells and whistles in it that we didn't talk about, but you can schedule these things to come in for an entire year if you want to. There's just so many advanced features that are so simplistic to use, and getting dynamic content on physical pages without having to rebuild the pages. That's what's like.
Yeah.
It took some time to have this created, and took a lot of money. But I'll tell you what, it's a game changer for us. It's a game changer for anybody that's using the Done For You Magic themes to build their sites.
Now, giveaway number one, right, for today, and this is super exciting. If you own Canva but you don't own a pro account, right, go over to dfymagicthemes.com/FB, find our live right now, and go and put a comment on there. Do #win inside the comment, and everyone who puts that in, I'll be sending you a link and a code where you'll be able to then in turn get yourself a pro account on Canva, and we'll get you all set up with that. And so that's only for the live. And anyone
So how much are they paying for that pro account?
Nothing.
Oh, it's a giveaway.
Yeah,
pro account.
Giveaway. Yeah, it'll be the lifetime of Canva keeping obviously the account live, and we've been told that's many years to come. So that's super exciting on that.
So
now,
what do I gotta put to get mine? Because I don't have that yet.
You have to put #win inside the post, and share. You have to share the post as well onto your Facebook wall. This live, all right. And anyone who has #win, we will make sure that we will respond later today or tomorrow with a link and a code that you can get access to that for yourselves.
Nice.
So that's super exciting. Now, what I do want to do is find the sales page that I've got loaded up, and we're going to walk you through the offer and how you can see the install. Like I said, the install is about 5 minutes long, but I've uploaded the video, and my computer's having fun at the moment, so I can't find the original video, Robert. But it's cool. It's cool. You know,
is the install on the sales page?
Yes, it is. Yes, so I'm going to share the sales page right now. And if you want to get to the sales page, you can go to dfymagicthemes.com/DFY-Black-Friday, or click the link above. There's a link above in our chat. You can go and have a look at this. So this offer is on until the end of Cyber Monday, and then it goes to the standard DFYers deal, which removes a lot of the bonuses. Okay. So when you come in here, play our little fancy video about the Rank and Rent business. Then here is the install video I was telling you about. Play that. That is literally, it took me 5 minutes to do the install, and that is the agency website with all of its content.
I think you should play it right now.
If I stop sharing briefly, I can play this. This version's a bit blurry if I play it off of here.
Well, let's see how it does.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I share sound and share screen. Let's give it a try. Let me know if you can't hear it, Robert. Let me know. I'll just leave it to play. All right. So let's install the DFY Magic Themes web agency website. First of all, you're going to go to plugins and add new. Once we're on add new, come up to the top and search for WP Vivid. This is the one with a little cloud on it. Do install now. Click activate. I'm going to do an upload, and we need to go and find the file now. This is the file that would have been downloaded from your members area, and we can drag it on here. Click upload. Now this will take a moment or two to do. We're going to pause the video and come back at the end. If it pauses at any time while uploading, don't worry, it's just the speed of your internet uploading this file. Just have some patience and let it do what it needs to do. When it's done, it'll say has completed. Just click OK. Next, click Restore, and click Restore again. Click OK. Once again, this will take a moment to run, so just let it run and be patient. When it's done, it'll say restore completed successfully. Click OK. It'll ask you to log in using the username and password in your members area. Once you're logged in, you can visit the site and see it's fully installed with all the pages ready to go. Add your company info. As quick as that, Robert.
You see, what's intimidating about that is even for people that have never built anything or or even bought a domain name, we include all of that in our training, and all of it's that step by step. Click here, go there, push this, move that, and it's literally done in minutes. And that build, what you just saw there at the end, that whole website was over 20 pages on that website. That becomes your website for your agency of selling local niches with pre-built websites just like that one. And you do the same thing and then go rent that out to that niche. It's just a rinse repeat thing without all the tech. There, is there tech involved? There's a little bit of tech involved because there's certain things you have to do to build websites. But however, the amount of tech is minute. And with what it's been said over and over and over again, and maybe we'll get to it later on the sales page, but people that come in and start in our training and start in the inner circle, they comment all the time. It's the step-by-step training. It's so clear. I can do it. And the confidence is a builder. But I'll let you continue, Stephen, and let you go from there. But it's simply that easy.
Our new plugin is so new that tomorrow I'm going to be recording new training for the members area to catch up on what we need to do, right? So, but the thing is with it as well, and we'll talk about the training as well in a moment. But as we work down the sales page, as well as the ready-built agency website, we're going to give you 12 months hosting for that website. So you're going to get, within this deal, 12 months hosting to host your agency website. It means also that our support teams can look after you if you have any install issues. We've tested this, and if you follow the training, it's going to be super easy to install. You can have unlimited 10 gigabyte email accounts, unlimited email accounts on that deal as we go down. Then you get access to 12 months access to the DFY Magic Code Builder. And this code builder is absolutely fantastic. You can even create your own short codes, but wherever you put that short code on a page is where the content will appear. We're going to wander on down lower, and you're going to get 12 months inner circle access. Now, the inner circle, for those who watch our lives in the free groups, you'll see us say goodbye, and we go to the inner circle only. And that's where we give golden nugget information. We get members sharing amazing information in the group. We've got a fantastic community there. And if you go to our sales page, Laurie's on there talking about the inner circle group and how she's found it. And it's super, super cool group. And the things as well, what we are planning on doing a week today, we're going to go through step by step to get your site installed. So you'll be able to follow us step by step each Friday in the inner circle group on installing the site, getting it online, get it all sorted. And if you haven't been able to do it after that, as Laurie says in the call, we will even look after you. We'll jump, if we see fit to jump on a call with you to help you, we will personally do that. We want to get your first website up and running very, very quickly, and that's the agency website.
So let me interject there for a second. So what we're looking at is the inner circle, right? No matter what you do, whether it's online or offline or whatever, you have questions when you come across something that's new to you. And when you have questions, it's like going and building a desk that you bought at home at Office Depot or a supply store, right? You bring home a box and they give a little instruction to you. Put part A to part B and part C to part G and and you're going through all this stuff, right? And within 5 minutes, you're lost on how you're building this thing. You can't tell, right? So you have questions. Well, guess what? You can't call anybody. They don't give you that in the manual. They just give you the paper. Figure it out. And you'll build it twice until finally it's upside down or something's wrong or the wrong color. But you'll get it done. However, we don't want that to happen. We want you to have your questions. We want you to come into the inner circle and ask your questions live on the calls. But we're going to take it a step further. We're going to do the build for the agency website on the Friday call in the inner circle. And we're going to do it one Friday and a second Friday. And if that is not enough for you to get up and built and running with your site, and you raise a support ticket, I just can't. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. That's you know what? If nothing else, that's where we shine. That's where you get the most value out of anything to do with Done For You Magic Teams, because we're different. We call ourselves defiers. We're defying how internet marketing and internet things are taught. Because when you have, there's nothing worse than having a spot or a step that you can't take and you can't go forward. You can't move forward. You're stuck because you don't understand something. And I know Stephen and I know myself. Many cases, people get stuck not on the questions of a build. They get stuck on something that's not even part of what we're doing, but it's holding them back. And what do? We talk them through it, or we figure it out what that is. I mean, it's not like we're going to fix your computer, but many times there's cases where there's something on your individual computer, it's a catch or something else that's stopping something from happening. And I know Stephen will go in and help people out, even though it has nothing to do with our website or the upbuild. It's about helping people. That's what we do at the end of the day. It's that one-on-one support that you need the most and don't know what questions to even ask. And that's what we do. And if you listen to Lori's video, you'll see that's the process. That's the difference. So I'll let you continue on, Stephen.
Yep. So as well as being in the inner circle and getting all the golden nuggets from us, we also are going to do 12 months access to the DFY Magic Location Page Builder. That's the video you saw at the start of this live. If anyone's joining us late on the live, watch the replay back on this and you'll see us go through it, or go to this page, which is in the chat as well, in the description of our live, and have a look at that video on how easy it is to create your location pages. We'll do it within minutes.
So what does that mean, location page?
So a location page, for example, let's say your central location is Bristol. Right, and around Bristol's lots of little towns. There's one called Yate, one called Chipping Sodbury, and so on. Right, you could build a site out for a customer, and the central location would be Bristol, and you could just literally set a site up, rent it out to them as it is. Don't worry about ranking it. People get all hit up about, I've got to get ranked. No, get it up there and rent it out. If you rent it out for $99 a month, think about this: $99 a month, right? 10 websites rented out. It's $1,000 a month. So a lot of people, that's a wage in itself.
And you say $99 a month, and you know what? That's like a no-brainer deal for a business.
Yeah,
especially a business that doesn't have a website. But I just want to touch that a little bit more. You're talking to a local company, a local niche. Let's say it's a painter, for example, somebody that paints houses. Does he want business painting houses 400 miles away from his location? No, he doesn't. He wants local business. He wants local business that is in his area. And most service companies and most service industry companies that are brick and mortar don't want to go farther than 30 to 60 miles. So what Stephen said is you pick a central location, like on a map, and you start spreading out from that central location as wide as you want to go for that business. So if he wants to cover 30 miles, you go 30 miles. He wants to cover 60 miles, you go 60 miles or whatever. Now, what's the difference? You don't do that until you have him as a customer and you upsell your package. He got the basic website for $97 a month, and now he's paying $497 because he has 40 location pages. As soon as that site starts generating him business, you have passive business and a customer forever. Because when that's making him money, he's not going to let go. That's like taking a $100 bill, putting it in a machine that comes out 500. And you know what? If I have that machine, I'll keep feeding it $100 bills as many times as I can, right? As fast as I can, because the outcome is huge. And that's what this is all about. Getting started, getting you known, liked, and trusted, and then you keep growing with it. That's why we changed our slogan to build, rent, and rank, because the ranking part is adding all your extra services that's building your passive income. Sorry, Stephen, I'm just excited about this stuff.
Do you know the exciting thing? Imagine this, right? That a lot of the times, right, when you go reach out to a local business and you offer them a website, right, and they turn and go, great, how much? You go, $500 a month or $20,000 one time. And they go, well, that's a bit much. Oh my God. If you went to someone and went, $99 a month for a site, pardon? Yeah, $99 a month. Yeah, I'm in. Now, once they're in and they know you, right? It's a bit like going to your local hardware shop or local grocery store, and you know the staff in there so well that you feel like family, and you go back and happily spend more money with them. Yeah. And this is the same with local businesses that are screaming out for these websites, and they're going to turn around and go, yeah, okay, so I want to rent a site from you. So they rent a site directly from you because you're the agency. Then you go back to them and you say to them, right, how do you like more locations? They go, pardon? Well, there's all these towns around you. We can get special location pages around your central area, which is Bristol. We can get you into Yates, you've been Sobry, these special pages will get found on Google. They'll go, that's ace. How much is it? And you say, well, we normally charge $99 per extra location. But how many locations would you like? Well, I'd like 10, please. Well, we can do it $500 a month. They go, well, I'm in, you know? And then on top of that, you can offer them GMB services, you know, on optimizing their Google My Business listings. There's so many other services you can offer them on top of what you're already doing, you know?
And you know what? You don't have to be an expert at any of it. You can outsource and arbitrage, they call that, any of the services.
Straight on Fiverr.
Yeah. And we preloaded the 6 services for you, right? So any of those things that you need help with, we can help you. And it's like, it's a way to get in business. You just got to get, we wanted to refocus this deal so that people were not spending months and months and months trying to figure out how to build one website. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, Stephen, the difference between this website or a Done For You Magic Team website and any of the templates that are offered out there, you could offer me 1,000 different templates right now. But if I can't figure out how to install the first one and put content in it and make it work and have the opt-in forms working and a phone number working, if I can't get past the first one, the other 999 don't matter.
Yeah.
Because I'm still stuck on the first one. And for me personally, this is a passion because that's what happened to me. I got stuck for 1.5 years and I couldn't build the first one. And when I hired Stephen to help me and mentor me and teach me why I can't do this, that's where all of this came to fruition, because we saw the need in so many people trying to build that couldn't build, that kept getting stuck, right? So we come together, we do the heavy lifting for you. That site that we're talking about as an agency website is, no kidding, 100% probably worth more than the 10 grand value that we put on the page, because it's full of content and it's ready to go out of the box, except for your company information, your phone number. The forms are working. The whole thing is ready to go. End of story. And when you have a blueprint of a build and you watch our process that takes literally minutes, you can do that rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat for every customer that you bring on board. That's the point of this, to get you in profit ASAP.
Absolutely. I'm being told that the link to our Facebook group isn't working. So you can go to facebook.com/D, I think it's DFY magic beams.com. I will check. No, not .com, just DFY magic beams. I'm just going to check this, Robert, and then I'm going to go and check the link itself. Huh. Is that the right link there, Robert? Go and check.
Well, I'm looking in this one.
Oh, let's go and find
It's
the group.
Facebook.com/groups, DFY Magic Teams.
Oh. Okay. Right, then we're going to get the right link, guys, because if you're trying to get to it from other channels, right, that's the link there. Let me get into my other page. Tech goes wrong sometimes, and it's been a pleasure throughout lockdown. I spoke to so many different people on helping them get their agencies up and running, and it isn't easy at times understanding the tech, and we put this together to take the technology away. It's if you know how to install WordPress, and in fact, even if you don't know how to install WordPress, right, it doesn't matter, because we're going to walk you through that whole process to get that up and running. It's all about the support with us.
It was mandatory. When we came together, we said no matter what, if somebody has never even turned on a computer before, we can't go in their house and turn on the computer for them. But once they get that computer on and they are ready to start building, and they don't know how to get a domain name, and they don't know how to get the DNS name servers set, and they just don't know. All of that has been pre-recorded and put in our training in our members area. But you know what? There's, like I said before, there's certain things that people do that hold them back. They get stuck. And there's nothing worse than trying to do something and move forward, and you get stuck and you don't have that person to ask a question. So what do Stephen and I do? You know what? Every week we run away and we hide, and we don't want to be seen on Facebook, and we don't want to answer support emails. We don't want to answer messages. No, we come on live every Friday in the inner circle, and we answer questions in the inner circle. We don't get many because people understand the training, and they get through the training step by step, and they learn so much more just by plugging in and starting to take action. And I say, Stephen, all the time, I can't get people up in the morning. I can't get them to get dressed or take a shower or eat. I can't get them to do any of that. But when they plug in and they can turn in a support ticket, or they can come on a Friday call and ask a question, we can respond and we can help them. And if we just can't get them the information they need, and we opt necessary, we jump on a Zoom call, whether it's Stephen, whether it's me, or whether it's both of us. And we make sure that answers get done, because we want you to continue. You can't be a success if you can't build a website. You can't be a success if you can't figure out how to do the next step of the process of the build, rent, and rank system. We'll always be transparent and always tell you out of the gate. We're not going to run your business. We're not going to tell you how to do things. We're going to tell you what we would do. We're going to give you our experience. We're going to give you our knowledge as it's applicable. Is it 100% perfect for you? No, it depends on what you're trying to do. And like, for example, legal pages. We're not going to come across here and say we're an attorney and you should do this and you should do that. No. We're going to tell you you need legal pages, and here's a place where you can get them. And you should seek professional advice on your business of what relates to your legal pages. Because if you're doing something different than we're doing, and we don't know what we just can't do that. It doesn't make sense. And anybody that says they're going to do these things for you, and you never have to touch a thing, and you're going to push a button, and $100 bills are going to come flying out at you, and you never have to do another thing in your life. Sorry, it doesn't exist. You have to work. You have to put time in. And Black Friday is a perfect day to say this because everybody wants to sell you everything. And are we selling? Yes, we are. But this is our next step. This is our next level where we're going. And we made this. I can almost say this is free compared to the value that you're getting out of it. There is a price tag involved on it. We just spent, I won't get into numbers, but thousands of dollars on getting plugins developed to make this simple, to make physical pages with dynamic shortcodes work so that you don't have to rebuild physical pages. We have streamlined to make things simple. We have streamlined the build by giving you the website file that you upload and restore. We're not giving you templates. We're not giving you partials. We're giving you full blown out websites with content. And you can add to them as much as you want to and then take them all to the next level. There's just so many benefits of doing it this way. It's like, it's such a frustrating thing because people get excited about stuff and then they're not told where the work is. We come on here and tell you where the work is. We come on here on calls and say, don't buy it if you're not going to use it. And that's what we want for you. We want you to be able to move forward and do what you want. But 100%, if you have no passion in doing local niches and creating passive income, do not buy this. You're wasting your time and money. But then don't buy every other shiny object that's thrown at you because it said lifetime deal that you're never going to use. It's just, online marketers are good salesmen. They know just what buttons to push so you buy their products. And then they're not there when you need them. That's what tends to happen.
And that exactly is what happens, which is why when we sell what we're selling with DFY Magic Themes, right, this deal, once it's gone, it's gone. Right, we're not messing around here, and so we're in a year, within months you're going to be profitable, and the one thing that came up time and time again from my mentoring when I've been mentoring people is they go, where do I get content from? How do I create content? How do I do this? Here's an agency website built for you with all the content done, and you change it with your company details in some easy boxes. You click on a tab in WordPress, you go, change my company name, change my address, change my phone number, change it, and it changes site-wide. Done and dusted. So this is a whole business in a box. And when you see the price in a minute, right, I've argued with Robert that we should have been charging a lot more for this deal, right? And just to say, Shell's messaged me probably, no, you have not missed the Canva Pro deal. All you got to do, guys, is go to dfymagicthemes.com/FB, comment on our live and put in there #win, and we'll respond to you with a special link for you to get the Canva Pro. All right, so that'll be
Cheryl's she did do that. She put in the #win. So
cool. So you haven't missed out. Don't worry. So we are doing this crazy deal today, right? And it's up until the end of Monday. You get everything above, right, for $497.20. That's a year's access. You get to keep the agency site, and we also let you keep the licensing for that site on that site, right?
Can you show the agency site, Stephen?
Yeah, we can go to that.
I'm just going to say,
$500 for a website is it's crazy. And I'll be honest with you, right? I wanted us to be charging nearer to $2,000 minimum for this entire package, right? And and heavy discussions went on for days between me and Robert, continually about this deal.
It's about having the ability for people to get started at an affordable price, and what's important is the time saving, because when you go to build a site and you have to learn all the different nuances, right? You have to build the site, but yet you have to build demo sites. Then you have to build opt-in forms. Then you have to build spin text content if you don't have content provided. Most all websites and themes out there don't come with content, right? These are full content rich, image rich to the niches on these sites. And the whole idea behind this website is for you to be in business. Like Steven said, it's a business in a box. As soon as your first site is built, you now have 7 live demos. Each one of those images you're looking at right now are connected to a live site that people can go click the buttons. People can go see what it looks like to have location pages, right?
Yeah.
And we left it like that on purpose. And did we leave the Done For You Magic Themes brand on each of these sites, Stephen?
No.
No.
I must state very clearly that the deal today is for the agency website only, right? And there is an offer available to get all 7 sites shown here. And as we add more sites in the future, you'll be able to very easily add them into your system. So this agency website is designed with a portfolio section. So when we bring out a new site, we're going to send you an image. We're going to send you a link. And you'll just upload it into your agency website, any new ones we bring out. Then if someone knocks on your door and they go, hey, I'm a plumber, I want a website, how much? If you want to sell it one time, charge $20K for it. Simple as, tell them $20,000, because for a content-rich website, it's easily worth that price. So what's cool is you can click here, or you can click here, right, and it takes you through to the page. Then from here, and you can put a bit more content in here if you prefer, but you then click on this link here, and you'll notice that the link that's going to load now is going to be a short URL, which is super exciting. So it's plumber.rcs4.com. Now, the nice thing about that is because it's a short URL, it's not related to DFY Magic Themes in any way.
It doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything. That's why we got the demo phone number up, and in our Magic Code Builder, you change out the phone number, it changes on the site. Right? You change your locations out with the location page builder. You come down, right? And just to say on the main pages, you set your central location. So if I was going to do Bristol, I would have Bristol on here on the main pages, and then the location pages, I'd have the nearby towns listed in place. But as you come down, like this is Brighton, so we've got the location Brighton, and we've got all the content on here, and we got a map which you can set up easily. Got demo company name, call us. Also the email, which when they click on it, it opens up their email program. If you click on the phone number on a mobile phone, it will dial in your phone. We got a few free blog pages we recommend doing your own. And then in the bottom here again, got the location, phone number. We got the email address. We got the main address. When you fill it in our Magic Code Builder, all this changes site-wide. Also, in the background, you can put your social media links in our Magic Code Builder, and the links change on here.
As well as we are already setting you up in business for every Magic Theme site that you have and you build, because it's going to connect to a contact page that people need websites on the back in the bottom of the footer. We're always looking for you to get more leads out of everything that you do, and that's what that's for. So now that'll be set up for that opt-in goes to you, that they're looking for a website like this.
Also, just to add to that, Robert, our forms are pre-built in, so you do not need a form builder. But if you've got one, you can replace our forms by going into the Magic Code Builder, and there's a section called Forms, and you change out the code in the form that changes it on the related page.
So it's been well thought and really worked on to be the best opportunity for you to get into this and be making passive income by renting out to local business. And if you don't want to rent and you want to sell, you just have to make sure legality wise you can sell the sites that you're talking about.
So just to recap right now, and this is before any other bonuses, guys, right? This is the DFY, you get the DFY agency website. Now, we valued the website at $10,000, but actually, realistically, it's probably closer to $20,000 once you've paid someone to build you that agency website. Then you're going to get a year's access to the DFY Magic Code Builder, valued over $500 per year. The DFY Magic Location Page Builder, valued at $500 a year. Then you're going to get DFY Magic Hosting, valued at $500 a year. You're also going to get access to the Inner Circle. That's valued over $500 a year. Then the step-by-step live training on, I think it's Friday the 2nd of December. We'll be doing that live training at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 UK time, where we're going to do a build. We're going to start installing the site each week and get you up to speed so you can have your agency website up and running. So this is valued over $12,000 alone. But on top of that, and this part here, reason some of these accounts are going to take a little while to set up is we're going to get you the basic L Messenger Pro account. We use L Messenger Pro to get Facebook leads, organic Facebook leads in any niche, and you'll get a basic version of that. Access to the Cloud CRM. We use the Cloud CRM. Great feature in it is to schedule your social media posts. And that's what we love about the Cloud CRM. Group Key, you can manage your Facebook groups, welcome people in with that. Elm Link, create yourself your own unique links, which can be put into a link funnel. And also you can set a timer up on them. So if you want an offer to run out on a particular date and time and redirect somewhere else, you can automate that with Elm Link. Then we got L Optimizer. This is where people can have heat maps on their sites. Imagine this, that you supply a local business website, but they've also got their own website they want tarting up and working on. And you say, well, you certainly could do a heat map, see where the customers are going to, or you can put it on this website for them for a monthly fee. And that's the idea behind this. Track your user's journey, see what they're looking at, see the hot spots on your site that are working well, the cold spots that aren't. And then we've got Elm Link. And sorry, Elmatic, that's been labeled wrong on my page. Shows how busy I've been. Elmatic is the little pop-ups in the corner that you get where someone says, so-and-so's just bought this, or here's a coupon code, and that's the idea of that. Imagine offering that to a local business. And you get all the basic versions of these. Now, like I said, you have to bear with us because we have to set these up manually at the moment, because the automation system's down being worked on, and we will get there for you, which is why we're saying that anyone who buys in on this, we will try and get you set up by this Wednesday at the latest. Plus, our devs are updating the plugin in all the current themes, version 3 themes. So when you sign up, we're aiming to have the agency theme available to you in your members area tomorrow. And as soon as that is ready, if not today, and then you'll have access to that straight away. But this is the early bird access. This price is so low, it's crazy low. All the extra the bonuses you're going to get, and everything here for $497.20. Now it does renew each year to keep your membership going in the Inner Circle and on the hosting, and the Magic Location Builder itself. But the main thing to remember is you can cancel at any time. And we are so positive with this that we do believe if you focus and follow what we are doing, you'll have your agency website up in your local area very quickly, and you'll become that expert in that local area, that local website agency company where people come to you. And if you get someone knock on the door and they want a bespoke site, you charge them a lot more money and you can outsource it. Don't be scared of outsourcing things to Fiverr. They're where people will do stuff for you and you charge that on to the client. This is your window. This website's your window. And look at this amazing content on here. You know, if we come into here and we got services on here, you got the service pages on the agency website. We've got an FAQ section. We've got also the contact section. By the way, your version won't have Steve Town on it. We were doing a test earlier on with that. So don't worry, it won't be on your version. You've got so much content on here. And also remember, content is king when it comes to Google, right? People talk about how do I rank my site? How do I rank my site? If you put a single one-page website up, say, hi, I'm a web design person in Somerset in the UK, and it's a single page with a phone number and not a lot of content. Do you think that's going to rank? The honest truth is no, it isn't.
Unless it's a flash in the pan keyword that there's no other pages out there built for.
Yeah.
That's the only chance you have, but that's most likely not going to happen.
what I love as well in our magic location builder is the fact you can have multiple location pages if you choose. So what that means is if you created a bunch of pages, let's say 20 pages about emergency plumbing, that's an example, right? But then you want to create another page, you can clone the page that's already there and then change the keywords on that page to become 24/7 emergency plumber in location. Now, there's a lot more in depth to that, and we are planning on doing training on that in the future. The idea behind these sites is to get the site up quickly, get company details on it. Imagine that you load an electrician's site very, very quickly, and you've got that site up and running, and you reach out to all the electricians in the area and go, I've got a site, first come, first served, $99 a month, and we'll put your phone number and details on it. And someone starts paying you and you log in and you go and change in our short code builder, the locations, bam, you're done. Not the location, the company name, the phone number. So you don't even have to worry about at first getting loads of Twilio numbers and stuff like that. You can put one of our sites up. I've shown you, as an example on here, the plumber's site. So you get the plumber site up instantly, right? And you go in, you put Mr. John the plumber. You put his phone number on here, right? And it says John the plumber as the company name on here, and you fill all the details in. You set the email to forward to John the plumber. You don't need a Twilio phone number person. You put John the plumber's number on here. John goes, yeah, I'll rent it. And what do? You say to him, that's fine. By the way, John, here's the URL. Get that on your paperwork. Get that on your van. Get the domain listed everywhere. Get people knowing that you got a website from us. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you. Because if he does that, he's never going to leave you.
No.
Now, if he leaves you, what are you going to do? Change the phone number on it. Either rent it to another business, option 1, or option 2, put your own phone number on there that can route to multiple businesses, and then you turn it into a lead gen site at a later date. But it's the old chicken and egg situation. When you're doing lead gen, do you find companies who want the leads first and then get the site ranked and then supply them leads? Or do you get the leads coming in first and then find someone who wants the leads? It's very difficult to, I'd be frustrated if I was a customer ringing this phone number and not being put through to someone who's actually going to help me. So you need lead buyers up front, first of all. But are those lead buyers going to be prepared to wait for leads to come in? I don't think so. Compared to, hello, I've got a website here. You can rent it for $99. Ready built, all the content on it, bum, done, boom. And that's the thing with this. This is why we are so excited about this Black Friday deal. And you just need to remember that you're going to get all these extra bonuses, and as you sign up, we'll reach out to you and we'll get you on board with everything you need. And that's why there's 2 of us on board, which will set the accounts up, which you have to bear with us. We've already pumped out an email yesterday to people, telling them about the Black Friday deal that actually took the Black Friday page down and went mad. But we will get through all the accounts. We will get you all set up and we will look after you. Is there anything else for you to add, Robert?
I have a couple questions here that we should probably answer.
Yeah.
They'd like to know if they can install the demos sites from the agency website on their own domain name. And my quick answer to that is you can install any sites you want to on your domain names as long as you have access to the website files themselves. The demo sites that we put on the agency website is to help you pre-sell sites that you may not have yet. Because if you don't own all the different niches in DFY Magic Themes, then you can buy them when needed or look at a possible package that comes available at different times. But But the quick and down and dirty answer is yes, as long as you have access to the files. Not everybody has all of the files. Some have.
And we'll be transparent with this. Each theme we normally charge $997 for, right? But if you buy in on this, there's an upsell on there. Would be transparent again. Upsell deal, and I'm not gonna give away the price, right? But it's such a ridiculous price to get all those current themes included, and that's why it's only for this weekend, the Cyber Weekend, and then that's gone. And then we are going to switch to a DFY deal only, which is the HC website for $4,927.20, and you'll have to get hosting, you have to get other bits and pieces on top. We're including absolutely everything you possibly need on this deal this weekend. A fraction of the price as well. We're not charging tons of money. Think about this, that there are products out there that charge $100 a month minimum. Just that alone. If you was to sign up with us any other time, right, what will happen is you'll pay $47.20 to get into the inner circle per month. You'll pay, but I think it's the same price for hosting, or if sometimes I think we had an offer on $37.20 on hosting.
Right.
On top. Then you got to buy the agency website theme. Then of course there's the Magic Code Builder, $47.20 a month. Then also the location page builder, $47.20 a month. Now we will bundle some of this up in the future.
Did you hear what Stephen just said? It's this and this and this and this and this and right. It becomes a small fortune to get started, and this has been. It's not that each one of those are not worth it. They're worth more than that. That's not the point. The point is getting people started. And are we to help? Are we here to help people get started, or are we here to nickel and dime people to death? Well, people that know us know that we give more value than we collect all the time. And what the fusion that came together here was get an agency website in their hands, make them build it, make them go through the process, which is literally less than 30 minutes, 30 minutes more to put in the company information. If you're going to create your own social media accounts, that's going to take some time, or you hire somebody to do it. There's little nuances that go beyond the build, but the reality is, Mr. Plumber, I have a website here. Would you like to see it? I can put your name and phone number on it, and it's $97 a month. Are you interested? This is the point we want to get you to, not building site after site after site, so you have all these sites and no income coming in. And at the end of the day, the website agency site with the demos are put on there to help you have that foothold to say, Mr. Plumber, Mr. Painter, Mr. Electrician, you have niches to go after immediately. You don't have to build any of those demo sites. Those demo sites are for that purpose only. They're not that you're going to be able to go in and change content and change domain names. They're built connected to your website, your agency website. Now, if you want to use the demo sites and you want to call an electrician and say, hey, you can go visit an electrician site just like I would build that domain name, have at it. But you won't have access to that file unless you have access to it on your account. But all of this comes together. Look, we know. We figured it out. You need the website. But guess what? You need the help. And you need them together. You can't get help and not build a website. And you can't have a website and not have help. So what did we do? We married it together in one deal. And we made it so damn cheap, it doesn't make sense not to do it. And if you don't have an interest in what we're doing, don't do it. But if you do, you have the support and help, and the technology has virtually been erased. And now with the short code builder, the MCB and the MLB, the location builder, you got everything. And you know what? You didn't lose anything because all of this works flawlessly with other page builders if you choose to use them. So where do you lose? You lose if you don't take this deal. You lose if you don't get started. You lose if you don't get up in the morning and go to work. If you don't take action, nothing's going to happen. That's a guaranteed. If you don't move forward from where you are and change what you're doing, you're going to stay right exactly where you are. There's no forward momentum.
Yeah.
You know, there's a nautical term called, like when you let the lines go on a dock and you're sitting there, you're underway, but you're not moving. So you let go of the docks, you start the engines, you put it in forward, and now you're underway because you left the dock and you're making way. And it's like that for everybody. If you're not willing to cut the lines loose and start moving forward, you're going to be right where you're at. So take action, move forward, believe in yourself, believe that you can get the support and help you need from us to do this.
Yeah. So just to state very clearly again, and welcome on board if you've already signed up for this Black Friday deal, which is just amazing. I wanted to charge a lot more for it, but Robert pushed and pushed and pushed and won this argument this time. What do I mean an argument? It's a heavy discussion that Robert won this time for you guys. He wanted to get as many people started with their own website agency system, and that's what he has done. So just to be very clear, tomorrow we will start activating accounts. We are just waiting on the last update of our magic code builder from our dev. We literally up to the wire yesterday. He's been working around the clock to get everything running smoothly. And
did a just phenomenal
amazing job.
When you have people that dedicated to do what that whole team has put together in really literally when we first talked about it, I said it's going to be a year.
Yeah.
Right.
He did it in few months, didn't he? It's crazy.
Did it in like somewhere between 3 and 4 months.
Yeah.
It's just insane. But what the outcome is, and we barely scratched it, but the ease of use, the fixing of nuances from different page builders, they're gone because of this plugin interaction, and the page builder that we have does it for you. But the plugin itself, the shortcode builder, takes care of all these other problems that were happening before. So it's a win-win for everybody to be involved with the Done For You Magic MCB and the MLB.
And just think of it this way: how much do you pay for hosting currently? Because you'll be able to come in here, and get your website agency up very quickly on our hosting. Set up, boom, away you go.
And let's touch on that, Stephen. Why did we do that? In full 100% transparency, why we included hosting was to help you guys. Was to make sure that hosting was not one of the potholes that you would fall in. So we wanted to make sure you had hosting covered, so we can help you with the issues from the hosting side. If you go to the ABC Chewing Gum hosting company and you have a problem, or it doesn't want to work with security issues or something else, you have to deal with them. We put in the hosting so you don't have that excuse. We want to help you. And if you don't, it's frustrating, and it is exciting at the same time. But if you don't want to do this, don't do it. But if you want to move ahead and get help and support, do this. Get on board and get started. I mean, literally, we've put the entire Inner Circle mentoring for the cost of this entire package. So you can have all of this in one spot. So it's up to you whether you want to move ahead for the end of 2022 and start your business off and running in 2023. And I
can't believe that we've included so much: the hosting, the agency website, the magic code builder, the location page builder, all of that for your first year.
I know.
For $497.20. Just crazy value. And when it's gone, it's gone. And I know for a fact that when we get to Tuesday, because it'll close down overnight Monday. When we get to Tuesday, it's going to be back to the DFY deal, which I think it most likely is probably just the website on its own for that price. So
that's highly likely that's what's going to be.
And we always try and be fair to people, but we have to say that the people who've taken action early are the ones that get in. When we first launched DFY Magic Themes, we did a crazy deal for some lifetimers, right? Which we can't do again because it's financial suicide for a business to do so. But we did that, and we've looked after those people. And when you get into the inner circle group and you talk to those lifers, they'll know how much value we've given them throughout the years. Like Robert said, I've helped people with stuff that's nothing to do with DFY Magic Themes. Where someone's put a post up in our group and gone, I've got a problem with my site. I'm really, really struggling. And no one can give me the answers. And I go, okay, give me the logins. I'll have a quick look. And I go and have a look and I work out what it is. And I tell them how we fixed it so they know for next time. And whilst we can't do that for absolutely everybody, where possible, we will try and do that. But most of the time, we have to look after, first priority is our customers, the people who buy in on our themes and support us 100%. This is the exciting thing. Just to say, if you're go to dfymagicthemes.com/FB for Facebook and say, I'm in. Pop it in the chat for us as well, so we know that you're in with us. And I've already seen somebody in. I won't name them because
So
just in case they don't want me to.
There's a question in here from Toby. Would you say this is passive after you get a client on a monthly retainer? That's the whole point of it, is to get clients on monthly income that you own the sites. And once they're on board and they're paying you, it's your business. It's your business to upgrade them. It's your business to upsell them on content or other services that you choose to include in your business. Like I said earlier on, we are never going to tell you how to run your business. We will tell you what we think we would do in our business, but we will never tell you what to do in yours, because everybody's different and what they want to do. And it's just so many things that are done like that. And thank you, Steve, for saying that you're in. We appreciate that. But yeah, and 100%, you have to start, and you have to. The goal is not to let technology stop you from building. The building should be the simple part, which it is now. And once you are building, it's all about getting the clients on board. And guess what? We're going to have full training on that as part of our system. And we already do on how to get clients on board. But that's not part of the Black Friday deal today. Today is...
Do you know something that's super exciting about this as well? Imagine that you put up an agency website, right? And this is what I got my daughter to test this. Okay, she's 13 years old, and I went through how to set this up, and we set it all up. She followed my instructions, and I said, imagine if you could then just share this on Facebook, get your friends and family in the local area to share your site. So you set up a Facebook page and you get friends and family to share that Facebook page out. And the next bit, you got businesses coming in, local business people coming into a group that you run. So you run a local business group, and that's where our Messenger comes in as well. Because with our Messenger, you can invite people from other groups or on automation into a group you own. So now you run a local business group in your area. You stick up a site and go, hey, I've got a plumber site. Guys, let me know what you think. Now, as people are coming into that group, you say, please introduce yourself. Please tell me what you do. And someone comes in, you get 5 plumbers and a few HVAC engineers and a few landscape gardeners. You then know who to market to and say, hey, look at this site. You get the site up online, you submit it to Google, and you let it sit there and build up and up and up. We've taken the hard work away of building the site in the first place. That's the first stump. When it comes to building websites with location pages, this is the step that everyone gets stuck on all the time. They take months to build a site like this. So think about the normal way. You set a site up. 3-4 months on, you've got some of it done, but because you're working in a full-time job to bring an income in, at the same time you're trying to do this part-time work, and it's taking you 6 months to build your agency website. You haven't got it, and then it isn't perfect, and then you get it up there. Next minute, it's not being ranked because it hasn't got enough content, and the next minute you're in a situation where you think, oh, I've spent all this money on all these different plugins and all these hosting and all that and the other, and I haven't made a single penny. And you go, I give up. I'm going to go and do the next shiny object thing because I've had enough. Or next minute you end up with a credit card, and I put my hand up to this. I keep buying shiny objects. AppSumo is a very good example of that. You keep buying and buying and buying and spending and spending and spending, and you get nowhere fast. And then when you reach out to support because you got a problem, they don't respond very well. They try and blame you. You're the person at fault. It's nothing to do with their software. Do you know something? If we had a problem if someone came to me and went, your magic code builder, I've noticed on this site isn't working right, I'm not going to turn around and go, it's something you've done. We're going to look at it. We're going to go onto your site. We're going to find out what's wrong. And we're going to fix it for everybody if it's an issue to do with all the builds. And then we'll give the latest copy, which you upload.
And just to footnote this, what's the point of putting up an agency website if we don't plan on helping you by figuring out through the inner circle how to rank that website? Because that is your business in a box. You're going to want to rank that website for your local area. So you're going to want to have the extra tools. This is not part of the Black Friday deal. The Black Friday deal is to get you started with the agency website. But at the end of the day, using other available information that we share in the inner circle, which is part of the Black Friday deal, you'll get the inner circle. But while you're in there, you're going to be learning how to rank your own agency site. Why would we even say that? Why would we even want to do that? Because we want it to be a 24/7 business that people are coming to you through your agency site looking to rent these sites, looking to rent the demo sites, right? We don't want you to just rent one. We want you to rent hundreds, but one at a time that you can build, or two at a time. But if you can build a site in a day, then you can get 7, or we'll just say 6 sites a week. You have to have a day of rest.
I had a message coming from Tim, by the way, saying, okay, so I put this website up. It's got my phone number, my name on it. How unique is it each time it's installed? Well, watch this. You see at the top, it says Small Business Website Builder on this page, right? Let's refresh. How to build a website. Let's refresh. Let's see, it's changed again. Let's refresh. And each time you refresh it, the content changes because all the content is pre-spun and design is changed again. Here we go, Small Website Builder. So you can see that as you go through the different pages on here, and if you want to change any of the content out, you can. You just edit the page individually and put your own content on the page. You can remove our shortcodes, which is what we're using here, and put your own shortcodes in with your own content on the related pages. But each time we spin it, it comes up with something new, and all this content changes out. So
correct. And in addition, what you did is you put your own location. Yeah. You put your own phone number. You put your own company name, and all of those things are on these pages. So they became more unique, not 100% unique, but they became more unique as soon as you added your city. That's what makes location pages different.
Yeah. This is the exciting thing with this, with the Magic Code Builder, with the Magic Location Builder, and the Ready Built websites. It's super exciting, guys. And so the Black Friday deal is on for the weekend. And well done to those on the lives who've come in and put #win. I'll be responding to you as soon as possible. It'll probably be to us in the morning. Only because we have so much to do. And those that follow us normally, we are on our normal live for you, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 UK time tonight. We go live in the groups at first, and then we're only inside of the inner circle after that. where then we share some tips
guess
and
what?
tricks.
Guess what we'll probably be talking about today? Can
Well,
you
our
guess,
new
Stephen?
website.
We're going to be talking about the
Yeah.
MCV and the
Yeah.
MLB because literally we just finished in the last 24 to 48 hours.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
it is so exciting what is the things that are coming out of this. So, like I said before, when you have questions, and I say it all the time, you don't know what you don't know. So when you come up to something that's new, you don't even know the questions to ask to get help because you don't know what it can do, right? So when you get into these websites that are templates that have no content, that have no, they're just a few pictures and the Laura Epson content, and you don't know how to get started, you need guidance. You need a blueprint. You need a defined way to do this. This agency website is way more than any local service niche would ever have because we wanted to give you every advantage of having massive amount of content about website builders. And in full transparency, guys, the content is designed on this for people looking for website builders.
Mm.
Now they're going online as a business to find a way to get an inexpensive or free website builder for their business. And when you are supplying content about website builders and you get enough momentum going because of the amount of content you have on this agency builder for your location, and they're in your location looking for a website builder, guess what? Google's pointing them at you. Now you pull into them and they start looking at this and they can get a website for the pricing, which we didn't get into the pricing, but this is customizable to whatever you want. If you feel the price is on the pricing page is too cheap or too expensive, change it. It's your business. It has nothing to do with us, what you charge and what you get from a client. If you want lower, you want a different deal, you don't want to offer this, but you want to offer that, change it. But if you don't have a blueprint to get started and you want to spend 6 months to a year figuring out your first website, have at it. But I'll tell you what, $49,720 for all of this and a year's worth of support and help from us. That's the point of this. It's ridiculously cheap for what you're going to get out of it. We're giving you a business for less than $500 and you're giving full support and access to us every week for 52 weeks. And
now, I was going to say as well, Robert, if you bought in and you're not friends with me, send me a friend request and we can add you very quickly to the inner circle and get you in there. You can talk to others in the inner circle of how we support those guys. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'll make sure as soon as the agency theme is uploaded, and like I said, Dev did very long hours last night for us, and he's doing long hours again today just to finalize some bits on this plugin. And then it's going to be added to the theme, and then the theme's going to be added to the members area where you'll be able to then download that theme straight away. And so we'll make sure you all get access to what you're meant to have, and it'll all be done by Wednesday at the very latest. We want to get everyone in sooner, and this, like I said, it's a crazy value deal, and you get all the support with us as well. And then next Friday we're going to start going through. The reason we're leaving it till next Friday is because we want to make sure everyone's got in properly, and we've got all the accounts set up, and everyone's going to be at the same place when we start building with this. It's super exciting.
We're gonna do a live build. We're
Yeah.
gonna go from fresh WordPress to the build of this site, changing company information. We'll go through this in the inner circle, but we're gonna do the build, and we're gonna do the build a second week in a row.
Just to be transparent as well, Robert, there's one other cost involved that is separate from us. You need to buy your own domain name for your agency. and you can go to Name Silo, Names Cheap, GoDaddy, wherever you want to buy the domain name from. Whoever your regular registrar is, you buy your own agency website for your area and get that domain name sorted. And then we will help you get the name service set up accordingly and get your account up and running as quickly as possible.
Fair enough. I'm not sure. Stefan had asked, you mentioned a special bonus that Robert didn't want to tell. I don't know or remember exactly what that meant.
But the bonus today, anyone who on the live puts #winning, we're going to give you Canva Pro for free. That's whether you buy from us or not. And it's the lifetime of the account. So obviously with Canva,
it's a third-party software. So whatever happens on third-party software, we can't control.
Yeah.
But if you can get a pro account, which I looked it up the other day, I think it's $120 a year.
Yeah.
For the pro account. You get a lot of extra templates and things in there. I would jump all over that, even if you don't purchase what we are offering on our Black Friday special. Canva comes into hand to allow you to design a lot of different things that can help you with other stuff that you may have an interest in. It definitely helps in website building, being able to add different images and graphics.
Yeah. And I'll reach out to you guys accordingly as quickly as possible to make sure you get access to that. Keep an eye on the post because we'll be responding to you guys on a message. So once we've messaged you, we'll respond saying we sent you that message with your personal link and code to get in on that deal for your Canva Pro account.
So thank you, all of you that have already joined and signed in. And any of you on the fence, you have a little time. We are not looking to be the typical, internet marketers out there. If you don't buy right now, go top 10, and you're only going to get this. You're not. No, if you're interested, you make a decision. If you're not interested, we wish you all the best in whatever your passion is, and go after it. But guaranteed, if you don't make steps forward, if you don't let the lines loose and put the engines in gear, you're never going to be underway making way. You're always going to be stuck where you're at. You have to sometimes just take that leap of faith, take that chance in yourself. Even whatever confidence level you're at, we have people that have never built websites before come in and build big websites because we gave them the confidence to push
understanding
forward.
WordPress alone or the hosting can be a complete nightmare for people.
100%.
If you're feeling overwhelmed at buying a domain name, don't worry. Right? If you're buying with us, we'll walk you through that. We'll make sure that you have a domain name pointing at our name servers, and we'll get you all set up. So don't let it panic you. We look after everybody. We always do. We always will. And if we're human at the end of the day. If we miss you, you raise us. You can email us support@dfymagicthemes.com and go, "Hi, Steve. Hi, Robert. I think you've missed something with me," or ping us a direct message. If you, like I said, if you haven't got access to all your accounts by Wednesday, ping us a message on Messenger. We'll make sure you're okay. We look after people, and that's why we're doing this crazy bundle deal. There are loads of different products out on the market. And the thing is as well, think about this. If you're dead serious about owning your own website agency and having that support, right? Have a look at the products you are paying for monthly and say, do I need them? When was the last time I did XYZ with that product? And if it's more than a few months that you haven't done anything with it, most likely you're never going to do anything with it. Cancel. Don't be scared of canceling it, because the bottom line is, right, when you cancel all those products you're spending hundreds of dollars on a month and you focus on something with us, right, you'll get to the end goal and that dream that everyone has of working from home. When you get your first night, whether it's $99 or $500 a month, depending on your confidence, when you get that first amount in your bank being paid monthly, right, that's the time when you go, wow, I can really do something. It's the first time I made money online. And that's what is super exciting. I talked on our lives previously about Messenger Pro. and how he can go and find people in any niche. You go and join a Facebook page in your niche, and then you run the software to become friends with these people gently. Then you get them in. Then you invite them into your own group. Then you talk to these people. And we're running an offer of $997 for a lifetime account of VL Messenger Pro. And that, by the way, guys, I know some people have still got some lifetime accounts. If you're ever looking for one, you can reach out to me directly on Messenger, and I'll put you in contact with them. But the idea here is get your agency website up and running first. That's the first stepping stone. Get your agency website up in your local area. Get your details on that site very quickly, and then get friends and family to share your site and Facebook page out on the net in the local area. People get to know you. Guess what? You become that expert. You become the local guru for websites. And guess what else happens? So-and-so will phone you up and they go, hey, yeah, I see you're doing this with websites. I've got a problem on my website. Can you fix it? And you go, yeah, not a problem. Let me get a price for you from one of my devs. And then you reach out to someone on Fiverr and say, got this problem on a website. Now, of course, we recommend if it's WordPress or any site, try and get it backed up first. You've got a backup copy. Right? Once you've got that backup copy in place, then you can send a dev in to do whatever he needs to do to it. If he breaks it, at least you can restore the site. But most devs are very reasonable, very good, and you get a price from them. They go, yeah, I can fix your site for $150. Guess what you do?
Charge $250.
It's $250 or $300. We can fix that for you, $300. Guess what? You've just made $150 for doing very little apart from giving some login details to a dev.
Oh, that's an Inner Circle golden nugget. No charge.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys are putting in #win if you're interested in Canva. And that alone.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well, Rob, but I'm going to be generous, right? We go live at 4:30 p.m. tonight, and I know there's going to be some people that'll be watching the replay of this, right? So when we go live tonight, right, at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the live for you, right, when we say goodbye to people, that's when that offer will shut down.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, so you get yourself a Canva Pro account. If you're in Australia, and I know the Australian guys, message me. All right, I will look after you. Because I know that sometimes it's a little bit unfair on time zones, but you have, for the USA and the UK and our sort of time zones, it's only available until the live for you.
Paul Power wants both the US version and the UK version. And Stefan, we'll get with you on the later call and get you sorted out. So don't panic, okay?
Yeah. And just to say on that, by the way, there's an extra plugin that we came across, Paul, that can change $signs to £signs.
Oh, that's another golden nugget. I'm gonna have to charge for that one.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us, and we appreciate every single person who's watching this, and welcome on board that have taken up the offer. We're going to look after you, and like I said, this offer runs until Monday evening, Cyber Monday evening, and it's the same offer for the weekend. We were only going to do a Black Friday offer for Black Friday, but because some of the fun in the background that I had yesterday, all sorts of things, and life gets in the way, and things are going on. I just said to Robert, we'll run it for the weekend. All right, we haven't done the usual thing that a lot of companies do. Black Friday month, Black Friday week. No, we do it on the weekend. All right, and that's why we've done that crazy deal. So $497.20 is the price. And if you want a quick link to get to it, dfymagicthemes.com/BF for Black Friday. Nice and easy. And we'll see you later on, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 UK time for the live for you. Thank you so much, every single one of you.
We'll see you all in the Inner Circle after you join.
Yeah, and I'll be monitoring the sales. Anyone who buys in will get you into the Inner Circle ready for tonight, so you can be part of the section when we leave the free groups, and then you'll be getting all the golden nuggets from us.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.
Have a wonderful afternoon.